Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Dr. J, and today I want to go over a couple things. Well, really one thing mainly, and that is, how safe is chiropractic? Yeah, just this past weekend, usually I'm getting out, I'm meeting new people and doing all that sort of stuff, and every now and then it gets brought up that, oh, I'm never going to the chiropractor, it's not safe. Well, it got me thinking. I mean, I know personally that it's safe. I mean, my entire family gets adjusted. Family, friends, everybody else gets adjusted. I get adjusted myself every single week. And, I know it's safe, but, I really struggle with this aspect because, I usually don't have all the numbers, going around in my head as far as the safety and effectiveness of chiropractic. So it got brought up this weekend that, I wouldn't go to a chiropractor because it's not safe. I'm like, well, okay, so I finally, sat down, I dug in, and I did some research. So as I'm going through this, I won't bore you to death with all the numbers, but I may be, kind of looking through all the stats as we're going through this. But so the first and foremost, what I did was, I looked at the malpractice costs. So the malpractice, in case you don't know, that's an insurance that, all doctors, I'm sure a lot of other professions pay in case there's an injury or an accident or something like that while someone's under your care. So case in point, chiropractor's malpractice costs about, anywhere from 12 to 13, maybe even $1,400 dollars a year. That's it. Okay. So, I started doing some more research. Well, how much is a dentist? A dentist, what I found, and usually that ranges from about $2,000 to $3,000 a year, okay? But then I wanted to do a little more digging, so I started looking at, like medical doctors and surgeons and things like that. And what that ends up being is there's a big range with that, because obviously there's a big range, with the medical docs, but, that ranges from about $50,000 to $150,000 a year. So if you just look at that number alone, that's telling you that chiropractic's safe. Right? Because if we were hurting people, if we were doing a lot of bad things to people, or people were dying under our watch, our malpractice would be a lot higher, because that would mean we're getting sued a lot more. But we're not, okay? So that's first and foremost. Look at the malpractice insurance. Second thing is, I just started looking at the number of injuries, even the number of deaths. I hate to go down that morbidity route with you, but if we look at the number of deaths, so with chiropractic, what I found is that there's 7.7 million adjustments done every single year by chiropractors. Okay, that's nationwide. 7.7 million. Of that, they related, what they're saying is 26 deaths for that 7.7 million. Okay, obviously we don't want to see anybody die, but that's a pretty low number. Let me give you an example of why that's low. There's research that on surgeries, for instance, that there's 1.8 deaths for every 1,000. Okay, so for every 1,000 surgeries, there's 1.8 deaths. And it may not be directly related to the surgery. It could be the complications after the surgery, things like that. And there's a lot of factors. But if you extrapolate that out to the same number, that 7.7 million, that would end up being 13,860 deaths every single year. So as you can see, 26 deaths, although not good, it's a heck of a lot lower. So is chiropractic safe? Yes, absolutely. We can even go to painkillers, with just prescription painkillers, over-the-counter painkillers. They can relate 15,000 deaths every single year to just painkillers. I mean, if that number doesn't blow your mind, I don't know what will. By simply taking a pill, 15,000 people are dying every single year. So again, bring that back down to chiropractic, there's only 26. So again, not to get morbid on you, but I thought those are very, very important numbers. So overall, is chiropractic safe? Yes, 100%. The numbers don't lie. You can do all this research online. Go ahead, Google it. There's, as chiropractors, we have nothing to hide. Do things happen every now and then? Sure, of course they do. But for the most part, chiropractic is very, very, very safe. If you have any concerns, questions, comments, we'd love to talk to you about this. Just comment below. You can always message us on Facebook, call the office. We'd love to go over any of this stuff with you. So again, is chiropractic safe? Look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. Of course it is. Again, if you have any questions, just ask. All right, until next time.